Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always, and I am very excited to continue on our adventure here in Moria, my friends. I am very, very excited. As you can see, this is my very first LOTRO Tale episode using our new microphone, which does sound very nice, and I am enjoying it thoroughly. Alright, so we're going to have a lot of fun today. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as I just told you, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, my friends. But today we're going to continue on our main playlist through a LOTRO Tale, and we are here at the eaves of Moria, near the ominous pool by the Zollin gate, which is the gate you see in the movies, right? So, with no further ado, let's continue, my friends. I'm very, very excited about today. Let's do this. Alright, so here we are. Give a little look around. See where we are. There's another player on their nice horse. Very nice indeed. Also, if you can tell, you guys, I have a nice little new lighting too, so you can see me a little better down here. It helps my camera focus and not be so bleached out. So I think I've got a good level of lighting, so I'm very excited about it. And I think I have a good level of the mic. One thing I'm very excited about too, and I won't say any more after this, so we can get on with our story. But the actual mic itself, I usually have to edit the sounds after, like bring up my volume with my old microphone. I already have done a lot of the work while I'm recording with the right settings to get the quality of sound I wanted with a bunch of testing for like 5 hours over 2 days. And now I'm at the point where I like the balance of my voice to the sound effects that you hear in the game, and I don't think I will have to bump up the sound like I do for every episode. So I might just be able to straight upload videos if they're high enough quality without me having to edit them after. So very excited about that. And again, I really like my lighting now. If I look up, you really can see my face too. Obviously, my hat covers the light from up here a little bit, but I have some underlighting now too. So I'm very excited. Getting more professional, you guys. And thanks, shout out to all of my Patreons and supporters. You guys are awesome. And also, shout out right at the beginning, MrRevel. Oh, something's disconnected there for a second, but that's okay. I think it's the area I am in LOTRO. It keeps saying like disconnected, but I don't know. It's just because it's a mini instance we're in. But again, shout out to MrRevel. I'd like to point out, thank you so much for becoming I wanted to do one special episode where I really said something about it. He's become a special Royal God level Patreon, which is the highest tier, which is amazing. I was not expecting to have a Royal God level anytime soon on my channel, so that means a lot, and you're one of the reasons I was able to upgrade to such a nice microphone. I also have a new headset, as you can see here, that I had to have a special plug-in one that would work good with the mic. So very exciting. Got a little bit of new lighting. It's going to be a blast. Even got lighting back there. So again, I got to get out of this new area because, again, as you can see, kind of freaking out. Kind of froze on me there for a second too, and the sound went away. Something with this instance. Hopefully that goes away. I thought it was something with my equipment, but then I realized I think it's the instance. So here we go. Let's continue this. In fact, I'm almost thinking I might leave the instance. Can I leave the area? Might do a teleport in and out if he keeps doing that. But that's all right. Let's continue on. We have to talk to Sandar here, and then we're supposed to remember at the end of last episode we were supposed to deliver prepared lunches to dwarf workers. So that'll be fun indeed. See, there it goes again. Very interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll figure that out. I worked on that for like 30 minutes before the episode trying to figure out what was making that sound. So I'm going to try to figure out right now. Hold on one sec. All right. So what I did was I went out. Let's see if that doesn't have any more issues for a second out of the instance area. And we'll see if that fixes the issue. But again, I want to continue with saying I really do appreciate all your guys' support. Oh man, listen to that awesome music. It's fantastic, right? And it just super excited, you guys. Really like getting professional feeling with the channel. But don't worry, you guys. I always keep that spark that you guys liked. If you're like, oh, I don't want him to change anything. No, don't worry. I'll still be Zollin Ironshield, your hosting guide, as always. But it is very awesome. I really appreciate the support, MrRevel, being a royal level Patreon. So that is pretty cool. All right. And I also really appreciate everyone else's support, you guys. Thank you for your support on likes and subscribes and your great comments. And I will keep bringing you guys great content if you keep liking my videos and sharing them too. Would be awesome. The hardest part about YouTube, starting a channel, is really getting out the info that it exists, you know? But again, enjoy this awesome music, and I'm gonna run back up, and hopefully we have no more problems with that launching sound. I'm pretty sure just resetting the instance layer I was in will fix the problem. That's my hope. The reason being because the game itself would freeze when it did that, so I think it was something to do with a connection issue with the internet and that particular instance layer. So hopefully going in and out fixes the issue. All right, so again, let's continue on from last episode. Sorry to make a 5-minute little intro there on the video. I don't usually do that on LOTRO Tale, but again, we'll continue on here. So we gotta deliver the lunches prepared from our friend here, Boise, or Boise, however you like to say it. It's almost like...
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
All right.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives. Boise has assured me that Holland Gate will be excavated soon. But I am still worried that our expeditions might be left outside Khazad-dûm for some days. The hills echo with the howling of wolves, but little else can be heard. How they make us shiver in this stillness. Holland of old was full of life, but now even the birds seem suspicious and hostile. These hills are riddled with natural caverns, though none approach the splendor of even the unworked passages of Khazad-dûm. Unpleasant creatures have taken refuge in some of these, and I fear they will cause trouble for my people if we remain here over long. To the southwest, across the dry riverbed of the Suranon, in the cave called Filgolgan, a company of half-orcs have encamped deep inside that place. If you care to assist the dwarves of this expedition, you will thin their numbers and defeat their leader, Greg.
Ooh, very cool, very cool. Zollin Ironshield is on the case, my friends. All right, let's do this. So I'm going
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Again, they're looking for Balin, right? That's where we're on this story. Y'all remember that, I assume. All right, let's look at our little mini-map here. Okay, so we got to go over to that cave, and we got to deliver the lunches. Why don't we deliver the lunches? Let's do that first. Oh, man, it looks great, doesn't it? Also, this new headset. I bought a headset with the thing that was a more cheap-end one, and it was tingy, and I couldn't hear my voice good, and I was like, this is horrible. So I returned it, and I got a different one. I got one that I saw a lot of professional podcasters using. And it was only $100, which is a lot, obviously, for most people, but for me. But I wanted to get one that was higher quality because I just got a nice mic too, right? So, and boy, it makes a difference. Because I had to have the one that plugged in so I could instant feedback. I couldn't use wireless headphones, even though I'm still using that occasionally for gaming. If you guys want, Twitch channel's down there as well. But, oh, yeah, it's the area. You see that, how the game froze too? All right, well, just bear with me with that. That's not my equipment. That's something to do with the connection with this particular instance. But because we're in an instance, technically we're not in the open world, a certain dimension of the game, but that's no issue. It's not game crashing. Right? That's always the way with all games. All right, here's another main character that we're going to get to know, and I mentioned on Zollin that we're going to get to know in this series, broguer.
4 of my best dwarves have gone missing.
4 of my best dwarves have gone missing. Pardon. Can I help you? My cousin and I have a great number of things to manage here, and I do not have a moment to spare on the matters. You wish to help? Well, if you're willing to work, I can certainly find a use for you. I dispatched 4 of my finest dwarves to investigate the cavern that flows with water. It is just up the slope to the east, and they have not yet reported back. If you can find these 4 inside, that is really weird that it's doing that, inside the breakwater and bring the word of their findings, I will return for you. Troubles. Well, maybe I spoke too soon about game breaking, right? Now that you have a task with which to busy yourself, pray do not linger about, for I find distractions leave me. There is much I must consider. All right, so this is broguer. He's going to be a very important character later on. All right, here's one of the dwarves we're delivering lunch to.
May Durian return soon to his halls.
May Durian return soon to his halls. Ah, thank you for this. I'm afraid I might waste away without something to eat soon. We'll have unearthed the Holland Gate before too long, but it's not easy. My work is shifts. We work in shifts in order to get the job done as efficiently as possible. All right, so there's one dwarf we had to turn food into. Again, this is pretty exciting, you guys. All right, the dwarf worker. Epic music. And I have the balance pretty good, but I am going to ever so slightly turn down the music for my own ears a little bit. All right.
These halls will be great once more.
We're gonna change their voices up just a little bit.
These hulls will be great once more. Hello there, and thank you for this lunch. My stomach just began to grumble. My kinsmen are wondering, what is it we'll find within Khazad-dûm? Lord Balin, alive and well? Great riches of Mithril? Countless orcs and goblins? I suppose we'll see, but I am hoping for the Mithril.
I agree there, my friend. We would definitely like Mithril. All right, look, another player. Look at this. Hello there. All right, here's Valgut.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion. Very interesting for a dwarf voice. A moment, if you please, Zollin Ironshield. We've already lost contact with 4 good dwarves inside the breakwater, and I would be sure you know what you're in for if you dare to follow them. The cave seems to have many winding tunnels, and a whole network of passages is very dark. Unwholesome so. Cave lizards crawl from rock to rock amid the damp, and are ferocious than their small size would have you believe. If you would mean to delve into the breakwater on some errand, be cautious. Then the cave lizard hoard while you are there. The creatures are a menace to many who threat too near their lair, and I do not know how long it'll be before the gate is cleared and we can leave this place.
Oh, you guys, it's so fun to use this microphone. It's even, I heard when I read on these headset that it's really good feedback, exactly what's hearing, and this new microphone has such a good catch that, like, it's almost like talking without anything, like just hearing your own voice. Except almost better because it directly puts the sound in your ear. All right, here's the breakwater, guys. Ooh, you can hear the water pretty good. Hear that? All right. I'm hoping all the sound is well balanced. You guys can leave a comment for me. Is the sound balanced? Like my voice compared to this water? Does it sound like the water's a little too far away? Like not quite loud enough? Or is it good? Is my voice a little too quiet and the water's overpowering my voice? That kind of thing, right? I worked really hard on it and listened to my own recordings for a few hours, but still be good to know since this is my first LOTRO Tale episode using the new equipment. All right, here's trotoff. It's trotoff.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. Broguer sent you to check on us, Zollin? I cannot blame him, for it is well past time that we return to give a report. We were separated shortly after entering this foul-dank cavern. Breakwater indeed. I heard Ogre shouting from somewhere up above here and about some sort of treasure he had found. But then his calls faded, and I have not heard nothing from him since. Where Sulky and Welfare ended up, I do not know. I hope you can find my kinsman's Ironshield and Voice of the Rings. We 4 have had poor fortune in this watery cave, and Broguer will not be pleased by our report. Alright, so this is one of them.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Abide here a moment and speak with me. I am glad you're here, Zollin. My party became separated shortly after entering the breakwater, and I have not yet been able to regroup with them. I almost found my friend, Ogre. However, he seems to have made it to the top of the waterfall, down this passage somehow. And I heard him shouting from some sort of strongbox that he had found at the top. They kind of repeated the same story just now in 2 quests. I fear that the cave lizards must have drowned by the sound his shouting, for I have not heard from him since. If you can find the passages he used to come to the top of the waterfall, however, you might be able to find the treasure of which he spoke. I will reward you handsomely for news of it, Zollin Ironshield, and for the news of Ogre's fate as well, of course. Wow, look at this. This is pretty cool. Some nice little underground trees in here. Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting covered in water. All right, we're gonna leave. Down the passage we go. Bum. Wow, we've already been going for 15 minutes, you guys. This is exciting. Wow, look at that. It's so shiny. Ooh, a lizard. Let's kill the lizard. Oh. Speaking of that connection thing with the server, something's going on right there. I'm not sure what's going on, but something is... Oh, did it again. Just double check it's not me, not on my end. I really don't think it is on my end with my equipment.
I've never had this happen before, though, so I think it's something to do with the layer I'm in, the dimension. See right here, if I click on this bottom thing, it says, well, you can't see it. It's underneath my picture here on the corner. I'm in a dynamic layer, as it's called. All right, let's kill some lizards as we go. Those lizards are really cool. Do you guys want to see one up close? I'm going to show you one up close. Well, maybe not in the dark, but there. We'll look at one in the light. There we go. This one's swimming. Oh, not really. Baruch. That is really weird. Yeah, it's not on my end. I'm watching my computer, see if it's like something's freezing on my computer. It's not, so. That is weird. All right. Here, check out this lizard right here. Look at how cool he is. You're a cool little lizard. You're not gonna eat me, right? Oh, he's gonna eat me. He's gonna try to eat me. Oh no! Bad lizard. Oh no! Unlucky dwarf. A very unlucky dwarf indeed. Alright, I'm just gonna slightly bring that up and to the left here. My microphone. I love it. It has this arm thing on it, you guys. And I could just move it around. It's the best. But I think that's about the best spot right there. Because I want you guys to be able to see me still. I want to be hiding behind the mic like this. Like, oh, where's Zollin? Alright. There's one. I think we're done with lizards, so we can just get to the top and find the treasure box. Ooh, I can hear that surround sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's doing that thing with the water there again. I don't know what's going on with that. It never did that before. I think I changed the setting. Oh, this is a dead end. Well, I guess he was right when he said it's a crazy maze, right in here? Oh man, you guys, I'm just so excited for everything. I'm thoroughly enjoying doing this, and it's meant a lot to me that so many of you are so enthusiastic about my channel. I really appreciate that a lot. I had no idea people would like this when I started this channel. Just one day I was like, I think I'll start this. When, you know, one day when all of my other stuff was ended from craziness in the world, as you all know. I went from having something like 4 or 5 times a week to just nothing. No work, no school. Like school as in college. I was in the university. Just overnight, done. I was like, oh, alrighty. What can I do with my time? I like to be a productive person. I was in orchestras and choirs and helping at church, and I had all sorts of things I did every week. And then I worked and was at university and lots of other things.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, but we have not seen it. I highly doubt it's in this particular tiny cave, my friend. I mean, I guess it's not that tiny. It's actually pretty big in here, isn't it? All right. These creatures are more dangerous than they you might expect, Zollin Ironshield. Be careful as you search for the rest of my party. We were separated for not long ago by these vicious beasts, and I have not been able to locate my fellows since. I heard Sulky calling for help not long ago, but I have not heard him in some hours. I fear he has fallen into danger. All right, so there's another one of the dwarves we found. We found one unlucky dwarf. I don't know who that was. All right, there's a cool waterfall in there. Look at this tall grass we're going through. That's kind of a cool effect for this game. I'm also excited about them doing little tiny visual updates and maybe a little bit of the engine updates, certain things. So things like what we were having with the disconnecting doesn't happen, right? They're really working hard on this game. The people that they have on they work hard. And they do listen. Like if there's something they're doing people don't like, they listen. We appreciate that, Standing Stones. Oh no, unlucky dwarf. Oh man. That's kind of sad. Poor guy. Let's check who it is. Found the dwarves. And here's this lockbox. We'll open that. Alright, sweet. The box contains only dust. Oh, there's nothing in it. That's a bummer. Well, the good news is I know a shortcut, and I'm very good at these kind of shortcuts. Should have been like, like that's one thing with this microphone. It has to be kind of close to your face to have that real, like I'm right next to you sound. So if I do kind of go far away from it, it's like I'm going farther and farther away. Do like special effects.
really close
May
effects.
Durian return soon to his halls.
I'm kind of, this microphone has the ability to go up and down too. If I can do really low sounds, very good, and high quality, but also I can do, you know, really high sounds. Be like, I'm a hobbit of the Shire. You know, like it catches really good on both ends, which is awesome. Hence why I bought a condenser microphone and not other. We're not going to go into a music lesson. Might have a video on that if you want to check it out on the channel. Ooh, you found the strong box. Let's hear what his voice actor again is.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. You found the strong box. Well, where is it? What treasure did Ogre find that can justify the losses we have suffered here?
Trottle's face falls as you tell him the strongbox contained only dust.
I see. Perhaps I was a fool to expect a mighty treasure. But as we are so close to Khazad-dûm, I thought perhaps. It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help, Voice of the Rings and Zollin Ironshield. The real riches are sure to be inside the mines, rather than in these damp caves. This strongbox must have contained the belongings of some brigand long ago, and so treasures at all. It is a pity.
That's sad. I'm gonna take those health pots. Thank you very much. All right, sweet. So we're done in here. So out we go. We got to deliver the rest of the lunches. We finish all the quests in here. Just forgive that if you can. I don't know if you can hear that disconnect sound. Ding, whatever that is. Just forgive that for this episode, guys. I'm really sure it's this place we're in. Almost 100%. Because I've checked everything else with my equipment and nothing else is disconnecting. All right. Volgut. It's just weird that it's giving me that little alert. I could probably go into settings, but we're not going
Shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. It is good to see you return from the depths of that noxious cavern, Zollin. Too few have done so. Fewer cave lizards lurk now among the stagnant pools to threaten the unaware. It would seem. I thank you for your service and reward you with these coins. May they be of use to you.
24 silver coins and 85 copper. Well, very generous, my friends. Thank you, thank you. All right. Risked our lives and he gave us a couple silver. Well, I mean more than a couple. I guess that's pretty decent. All right, you guys, check out this area right here, okay? Oh, look at this. And there is the opening, the walls of Moria, my friends. Which I'm hoping we will see stuff in the Amazon series.
May Durian return soon to his halls.
May Durian return soon to his halls. This was gonna be this guy's voice. This lunch will be just the thing to freshen me up after my long labor, and I thank you for it. We would not have followed just anyone here to Holland and the darkness of Khazad-dûm. Lords Borsi and broguer are young, true, but they are stout of heart, and their fathers earned great renown as part of Thorin's company. This could be our chance to achieve glory of the same kind.
I actually did not realize their fathers were part of Thorin's company. Which of the dwarves are their dads? We're gonna find that out later. Future episode, I'll let you know. If you guys know off the top of your head, you're welcome to leave a comment, though. If you're another LOTRO fan, leave a comment. All right, you guys, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Oh, look at this. The walls of Moria, my friends. Oh, that music is epic. The black pool. Don't disturb the water. Don't go into it, Remy. Don't do it. Don't. Remy, don't. No, Remy, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being a troll. Alrighty. Anyway, there's the black pool, my friends. The gate is on that side. This is where the Fellowship traversed around, right? It's pretty cool. We're definitely going to go see the gate right now before the end of this episode.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. Thank you for this lunch. I will eat it in a moment. There is something about this lake I do not like, but I cannot figure out what it is. It makes me uneasy.
I wonder what it is, you guys. What do you think it is? Cool sound effects, though, right? That music, that soundtrack is just friggin' epic, too, by Chance Thomas. It's so good. It just... Doesn't it just bring you into the mood? of walking around by the lake. These dwarves are working away to try to get into Moria to try to see if Balin isn't dead.
How will we get the wagon up on the other bank?
I guess you're gonna have to build a bridge, my friends. I'm gonna just hop across these rocks. Whoop, whoop. Little role playing, guys. I don't want to get my feet. Oh, I fell in the water. Well, hey, it's just realistic. It's probably what happened in real life too, right there. Look at that, though, guys. Woo! By the way, I'm recording this in highest quality of my screen. Again, I might see it a little better than you, but you're seeing it probably pretty darn good. 45-bit for you, 45 bit rate, which is pretty darn high. For this game, that's plenty, though, even though it's 2K. Oh, look at that. The ominous black pool, the sun. Pretty cool.
These halls will be great once more.
I'm trying to do different voices for each one, even though that's the same voice actor for a lot of these ones.
These halls will be great once more. Thank you for the lunch. I'll do it. It'll do. We dwarves need to stick together, Zollin. It is all an Ironshield. It is our obligation to reclaim the hulls of our fathers and to restore the good name of Khazad-dûm.
I feel like this song was perfect for that line. The music, Joe. What are you doing? Wait, stop. What are you doing? Don't throw rocks in the water. Ooh, look at that sun, man. It's like making me like... Oh! It's like the part in the Lord of the Rings in the second one, right? When Gandalf like opens the clouds when he's coming down to get the leading with Éomer and stuff. Even though technically it wasn't Éomer in the book. Éomer was there, but we won't go into that. Okay, you guys. Here we are. Oh, there it goes again. It's the little instance I'm in, and then I'm reconnected again. Hello there, Mr. Dwarf. How's life? All right, so.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
May Durin return soon to his halls. You have my thanks for the lunch, but I will have to eat it when my shift is done. We'll be through this rubble in no time. 'Tis odd, though, my pick tells me that this debris hasn't yet settled. I'd wager a wagon full of Moria silver that this collapse happened recently.
All right, so what do you think? What collapsed this area right here with the rocks in on it? Now, slightly different in the movie because I believe in the movie the trees are pulled down, so they followed the book too. It said in the book that the trees got pulled down by a certain creature, but in the movies, you remember what pulled down the walls? All right.
These halls will be great once more.
These halls will be great once more. A prepared lunch. Lord Boise is doing a fine job keeping us fed and rested. We will repay both him and Lord Broguer with all of our strength and be through this rubble in no time. What will we find beyond this gate? I wonder.
We are running low on pickaxes. They break too easily.
We are run.
Whoa, that guy's voice is crazy. Let's do it again.
We are running low on pickaxes. They break too easily.
We are running.
Nope, that's not right. That's a hard one.
We are running low on pickaxes. They break too easily.
We are running low on pickaxes. They break too easily. You've come just at the right time, Zollin Ironshield. We're really going through pickaxes up here, and if we break any more, it will hinder our progress in digging out of the Holland Gate. Bring these broken pickaxes back to Lord Bosie and tell him that we'll need some replacements, and quickly, if we are to continue making good progress. You will find him near the bank of the Siranon, south of the winding road that ends here at the gate.
All right, so we got to go back and collect some pickaxes. So, we will continue this episode. Next episode, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was super fun. By the way, another little thing. I appreciate you all being here. click that subscribe button when it pops up in a second. Quick shout out and thank to my Patreons. You guys are awesome right there. There's all the different levels of Patreon. You can go check out the descriptions on Patreon if you want for fun. You don't even, just want to check out the stories. I wrote a bunch of stories in for each one. But again, if you want to support me down there, also supporting me, subscribe and like. That's free. I really appreciate that a lot, you guys. And a real quick shout out to MrRevel for being a Royal Guard Patreon. Thank you so much, MrRevel, my first Royal Guard. And it's really awesome. I really appreciate it a lot. And we will have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. I appreciate all my Patreons and all my subscribers and nice comments. You guys are all fantastic. And I will see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. And it was so fun to have our very first episode with the new microphone, was it not, my friends? In a LOTRO tale. It's a blast. I enjoyed it thoroughly. All right, anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for getting to the end of the video. Next video is going to be up there in the top left. Another playlist will be over there in the bottom left. And you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. And I'll see you in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Boru Kazan, I menu.